What's up? Today we are going to be changing the oil in our Honda generator. We're here in...
If you need any shit, you let me know.
Thank you, I will. I offered that guy some tools in case he needed it. He's a professional, he's prepared. He's got some tools here in the O'Reilly's parking lot of Mount Shasta, where we are. And today, yeah, we're gonna be changing the oil in our generator. It's been well over the 50 hours. It's been a year since we've changed it. We don't use it very often, but it's gonna be 111 today. So we're definitely gonna be running the air conditioner for ourselves, for the cat. So for the first time in a long time, we're gonna change the oil. And we're gonna walk you through how we do it. So the way I go about doing fluid changes and stuff on the road, at least for the generator, smaller items and stuff like that, I carry around this collapsible 2.5 gallon bucket. So the plan is that we'll transfer the oil from that 2.5 gallon jug into the 1 quart container that the new oil's in. I'm getting my tools out here. We've got a whole bunch of moonshades. If you're ever interested in a moonshade, click the link in our link tree or DM us and I'll be sure to hook you up with $30 off of a moon. We've got a promo code. That's what we're doing this weekend, is going and selling moonshades, but in the meantime, generator, tools, bucket, fresh oil. The Honda generators want 10W30. So everything we're gonna need is all right here. Basic set of tools. Honda sets it up so you can either use a Phillips head or a flathead. You'll take the 1 screw out. Locate your oil drain plug right here. Pop our bucket open. Next, I'm taking out the drain plug. Gonna give it a look. The oil overall is not terribly burnt. It looks pretty good. The other thing I did was I made sure that the generator was out of gas before doing this. I ran it last night and finished off the fuel that was in there so that when I tip this thing on its side, it's not inclined to pour any kind of fuel out, which it does do if you tip one of these Hondas on a bad angle. So here we go, oil going out. Just trying to get every drip, every drop of that old grossness out of there. There's no oil filter or anything like your car would have. So here's our old oil. It's not the prettiest, but it looks fine given what it's been through. It's a little bit low on the quantity side, but that's because I'm complacent. Let me go get a funnel. Just taking my paper towel, cleaning up any little bits of oil residue, and I'm gonna place it down here very nicely to try and catch any little bit of extra oil. So just filling it up, you kind of got to eyeball these Hondas. They're inclined to want to pour oil out of the fill spot because the angle is not super steep. You can tip it, but then if you overfill it, then you're just going to drop oil back out onto the ground. You don't really want that either. So I'm going to just be very slow and kind of patient, if you will, here. I can't remember if it's supposed to be like a half a quart, full quart. I don't think it's a full quart. So what I'm waiting on is for it to run fully over this spout and kind of down the side a wee bit. That way I'm confident that it's full before putting the dipstick back in. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. I think we're filled her up. Oh yeah, she full. All right. It's not the cleanest. I'm sorry. But the point is, see how at this point we've got oil running out, it's dribbling, that's full. We're gonna put our dipsticky back in there. All right, let's go get another couple paper towels here. Can I have a couple more paper towels? Thank you. I don't need that many. Good news is the paper towel did its job for the most part. Pretty minimal residual leakage message. This is California after all. I'd probably get a fine. So we got some extra oil here. I'll probably just put that in the truck at some point, burn it. This will all go in a garbage. And last step is we need some gasoline. Let's go get that, make sure this thing fires up and doesn't have any kind of a low oil light or something for me doing something wrong. So one thing that I've been doing with the price of gas so high lately is I'm locking everything. I mean, everything gasoline related. Our gas can, I know it looks like a diesel can because it is, but yeah, I keep it locked up. That way, you just make it difficult for people, right? That would be one of my pieces of advice to people for full-time travel and trying to not have your stuff get stolen. Make it difficult. Keep it out of sight. People don't know that I have this generator living in my toolbox when it's not in use because I don't want them to steal it. I'd rather them steal my gas can, so I leave the gas can up out and exposed, but even that, leave it locked. You're hoping that it sets a message for people that, hey, I'm the type of person who doesn't just casually leave my life out here on the streets. No, I'm a responsible human being who can't get a camera on the right angle, but also who locks their stuff up. So oil's in, gas is in. Let's see how many pulls it takes before this thing will start. This is the choke lever that would normally be on the outside of the cover plate. Oil's full. Nice. Generator's running, fresh oil in it, fresh gas in there. I would say we are ready for the upcoming heat that's gonna be here today. And I'm gonna pack this beauty up. I'll show you where I put it away and store it up so that it doesn't get stolen when we're not using it. Our cute little generator. It's all set to go for later. And now I'm just gonna throw it in the side box. So loading it in there, every time when it's super full, you leak a little gasoline. That's why today, when changing the oil, I knew that I should run it out of gas ahead of time because every time you tilt that thing, that's what it does. Last but not least, we lock it up. As an additional measure of cleanliness, we're We're gonna go buy some simple green from the hardware store and clean up the little bit of a mess that we made, and probably some other people's mess too, so that we're doing right by the world. So Marissa was kind enough to go in to the store for me. A little bit of it was mine. I'm not claiming all of it, but what I am claiming is to have done the best I could with a nice environmentally friendly product, I think. Yeah, it's just safe. Just want to say thank you to everyone who watched this amazingly thrilling video about me changing my generator, and subscribe, like, turn on notifications. We're gonna keep doing more videos. Bang.